I mean, as an agent, for being an agent more than 30 years, I believe a scene develops itself, has agents, has labels, and they connect. And if there's interest, it's a job of agents and promoters and label bosses to make that happen. I often think we should listen more. We should just listen and learn from Chinese. They are upfront with everything AI connected, so they are the ones who know how to deal with that. And there's a bunch of young people who are all very smart, who are very interested, who are interested in other cultures, in diversity. And I think we should listen, and we should give more Westerners maybe the chance to go to China and listen and learn. This is more important than cultural exchange, on which would be always sort of be it handled by commercial options, be it handled by governments. I don't believe so much in that. I believe more in grassroots and independent scenes. I had some concerns a few years ago, and I was publishing about that, but most of these concerns have not become reality, to be honest. The algorithms of Spotify are much better than many of the gatekeepers we knew before. So the lists Spotify is suggesting to me are pretty interesting, to be honest. The labels are making more money than before, and the streaming companies somehow try to conquer the world, and the artists don't make much money with that. So there's something wrong, but I don't think it has to do with the technology as such, but it has to do with the laws and with the copyright, of course, and all these issues. But we have to keep an eye on that, so that the artists really also benefit from these new technologies. It's not likely, it's totally sure it will be among the top three. I mean, think of there's 1.4 billion people in this country, and they have the technology. They have Tencent, they have Tencent Music. They are probably the most advanced AI companies, maybe outside the Silicon Valley. And there's a lot of young people who are just crazy about listening to music, and they want to learn culture, they want to learn new things. And I mean, there's no doubt China will be among the top three countries, if not maybe even one or two, very soon, maybe earlier than 5 years ago. We have 5G in China, you know, and all the streaming services, all that what happens, also music streaming, film streaming, and all that. That depends on technology to have broadband, to have all these values. In Germany, we have the situation that the government tries to make money with selling these the rights of mobile companies to do 5G, and that is totally absurd because that makes our expenses much bigger. The streaming companies suffer because streaming is not as easy because we have to pay so much with our mobile phones, with our mobile devices, and again, there's China is upfront. I mean, you get a mobile card for 1 month with endless 5G data for, I don't know, 10 euros or something. It's 100% true. I mean, there will be music driven by AI. It already exists. It's pretty good music, to be honest. And one of my favorite records of this year is AI driven. But on the other side, we have concert business. The whole culture of touching people in their soul, in their heart. This only happens live, and this only happens by human beings. And I think the concert business is about human beings, and it always will remain like that. Nobody wants to see holograms or robots on stage. And the feeling, if you have seen a great concert, and if you would like to hug the entire world afterwards because you are so happy. This doesn't happen by streaming music. This doesn't happen even also not by listening a CD or something. This happens live in concert. I think what Wise does really good is that it's a conference and that they put topics on the table which usually nobody argues about in music business and cultural business, and this is very important. And of course, it's a great chance to meet interesting Chinese people, to meet interesting intellectuals from all over the world, and this is a big chance. And we could start getting some influence on issues on that. So yeah, it's good that they exist.